Okay, everyone, in this video, we're going to talk about these cargo link pads and how you actually set them up to have them work the right way. Now, in this particular outpost here, I have aluminum and beryllium that I'm funneling in here to the outgoing bin on the cargo link. Now, I'll bring my thing up here really quick. You guys can see where I have the lines. Okay, so obviously I have my output links coming from my storage containers to the transfer container, which is right up here. And then I have an output link coming from the transfer container over to this outgoing bin right here. What that does is it ensures that the ship landing here is going to pick up the aluminum and beryllium, how much it can hold mass, that is, which we've learned is not very much. This mass issue with these transfer containers is also another issue we'll talk about later on, but that's for this particular one. So let's go ahead and hop on over to the next outpost, and I'll show you what's going on there. Okay, we are at the second outpost. This outpost is producing my iron, but this cargo link pad here, this is coming from the aluminum outpost that we were just at. So the ship coming here is delivering the aluminum and beryllium, and that will be deposited in the incoming cargo container. Now from here, I set my output links up like this. Whoops, wrong one. I keep doing that. Okay, let me just kind of hover up here. Whoops, that's not what I was looking for. All right, yeah. Anyways, let's see here. Where are we at? Okay, so this is the incoming one here. Now, you see what I did here? I attached an output link from the incoming bin, and I ran that output link over here to the outgoing bin on this cargo link, and I have a outgoing link coming from the transfer container, because this is the iron outpost, and that's funneling the iron into the outgoing bin for this cargo link as well. Now this cargo link, when the ship lands, it is going to be picking up the iron, the aluminum, and beryllium all at once and taking it to my third outpost where I'm doing that final production. And we're going to hop over there and I'll show you how I have that one set up as well. So bear with me, everyone. Okay, and now we are back here at my third outpost. This is where all my final goods are being delivered via the cargo link landing pad here. Now, just remember, with cargo link landing pads, your application for that pad is going to depend on what your usage is. Are you using the pad to supply goods so your ship can load up on those, or is your pad being used to receive goods from the ship? That is going to determine how you set up your output links to your incoming or outgoing storage units associated with that cargo link. Of course, this one's receiving goods, as you can see, the incoming beryllium, iron, aluminum. So everything is coming here to my third base. Now, let me show you really quick how I have this one set up with my links, that is. Let's go to V, make it a little bit easier, I suppose. Okay, so from the cargo link landing pad, I have an output link coming from that to my storage units, as you can see. Now, from the storage units, I have an output link going to the transfer container, but I also have an output link going to this fabricator right down here. This is making these adaptive frames. And I have another output link coming from the fabricator coming into my warehouses. And since the warehouses are making the stockpiling the adaptive frames, I have an output link right here coming from the warehouse to the transfer container. Then that way I can pick up everything on the big landing pad on my ship. Now, the one thing I want to talk about that really makes Outpost building, which in my opinion is a big hindrance, is the amount that this transfer container holds. I was really shocked, honestly. I really expected these to be able to hold a lot more, and they don't. Mine holds a maximum of 400 units of raw material. I mean, honestly, I thought that was a mistake at first, everyone, and I've seen other people comment on this too. I mean, honestly, to try to have a large-scale production going here, what kind of a joke is this? Because, I mean, the smallest ship can carry this. I mean, at least give us 2,500 units to really make it worth the run and worth the time doing it. But yeah, other than that, that's information on how to set up your cargo link landing pads. You know, like I said before in a previous video, take your time on your Outpost. They are confusing, but once you get used to it, it's not hard. But until you're used to it, it's so easy to make a mistake, and that can really screw up your supply chain, how everything is transferring in between stuff. So other than that, hope this video helps you guys. See you on the next STARFIELD video. Keep safe out there.